2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is it, opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell, and it's Plumlee in at the center. And the regular season, Richard, is finally here. I am excited to work with you again this season. Cannot wait for the schedule.
To work with you, Kev, man. You're a legend, and it's always an interesting journey. We're fired up. These teams are fired up. Let the games begin.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. George against Hachimura. Here's Russell. Plumlee with the rebound.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Powell, the pass to Harden. From the arc. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Shooting 2. That free throw, no good. We know Greg, LA's challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect one or two other guys to get you there.
He hits the second from the line. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Here's Hachimura. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Harden's shot is good.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges, accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Reeves the pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. On the wing, James. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Launches a 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. Down low, 6 feet out. Leonard. The shot, no good. Good D by LeBron. Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Driving the lane. Reeves the pass to Russell. Harden with the defensive effort.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And Davis pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, as long as the Lakers have a healthy Anthony Davis, RJ, they will be a factor, won't they?
Yes, this is why they traded so much to New Orleans to get him, Kev. AD is a top 5 guy in the league when he is healthy. Davis can dominate on both ends, and it is rare to see that. Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now, and this man can pass that rock.
Outside, Davis. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Now here's Plumlee. He kicks to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. 2 points. That one goes. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And there it is for him.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Davis proving how effective he is from that spot.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. It's Powell with the drive. It's stolen by Davis. Stolen by Harden. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Leonard. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. And by virtue of their NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
Now here's Powell. Scoreless thus far. Here's Harden on the wing.
Yeah, getting a little better on defense every day. Russell with the size and length to be more of a factor.
From 11 feet away, offensive rebound. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower.
First personal foul.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And he knocks down the first one. And it's tied up with that one. Clippers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Lakers get called for the foul. The Clippers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. The Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Reeves. The pass to Davis. Over Plumlee. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 6.
Inside, Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Leonard. George against Hachimura. And that one's good. George.
A sometimes underrated playmaker. Leonard continues to do it all.
Leonard against James. Here's Davis. The Clippers grab the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Davis sends it back.
It's the length of Davis that makes it so hard to shoot over top of.
Harden's shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Richard, with D'Angelo Russell, he's a guy who can do just about anything in the backcourt.
That's right, Kev. If you need him to be a true floor general, he can do that in spurts. And if you need him to be a score-first offensive catalyst, that's his sweet spot.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
Reeves the pass to Davis. Pass to Reeves. Takes it from 10. Good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Harden finds Powell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Last season, he played outstanding, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. Now here's James. Still yet to score. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
As strong an offensive presence as you'll find, AD presents more problems than his opponent has answers to.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Daniel Tice comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Green is checked in for Norman Powell. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Westbrook. Passes it to George. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Reeves to the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
9 feet out. Zubac no good. The Lakers shooting 40% here in the early stages. There's the pass to Vanderbilt. Prince looking around. And it's denied. Left side Westbrook. Puts it up from 12. Basket counts.
Comfort zone for Westbrook. He still has so much confidence in his mid-range game.
Pass to Reeves. Great D that time from Green.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Westbrook. Unable to get that one. Prince with the defensive effort. Reeves the pass to Prince. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Clippers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The 3 from George. The rebound by Prince. And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Over Green. Green with the block. And they're able to recover. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Here's George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Derek Favors checked in for the Lakers.
Derek Favors.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Mays. Still without a basket. From deep, Prince hits the three-point bomb.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Outside Westbrook. Back to George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And it's 6 points for George.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook sharing the ball with open teammates, making the right play.
Here's Mays. Favors takes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's George. 6 points for him. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Zubac.
Willie Hernan Gomez.
Here's Reeves. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Yep, that one goes in there. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here's George. And that one, good. George has got 8.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is.
Pass to Reeves. Green against Prince. Passes to Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Over George. The Clippers grab the miss.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Hernan Gomez trying to break free. The second effort. And the layup good by George. He's got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Reeves, defended by George. Here's Reeves. 6 points for him. Over George. Reeves can't hit.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Outside, George. From past the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Mays in at the 2. Harden, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Davis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Harden. Outside, George. The putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
The first free throw is good, and the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now Leonard. Harden outside. Pass to Zubac. Over LeBron. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers leading by 9. And Davis throws it down.
Uh-oh, everything is going AD's way. He is in that zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Now here's Powell. And here is Hernan Gomez over Davis. No good from Hernan Gomez.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Clippers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Harden. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing. If you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. That free throw good from Harden.
And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
Plumlee is checked in for the Clippers. He's off on the second. Lakers leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Mays passes to Davis. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Harden. The Clippers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Harden. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, Leonard will battle you inside, and his strength can get him through the opposition.
James on the drive. Plumlee with some nice D. Clippers trail by 6. Powell finds Leonard. And James pulls it down.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Out to the right wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Mays. Into the lane. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Zubac. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Now, here is Russell. He has yet to score. Mays passes to LeBron. Davis dishes to Russell. 6 on the shot clock from 7. And Davis puts it in.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Powell kicks to Leonard. And Harden now, top of the key. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Davis with it. Leonard picks him up. The second effort. And it's Davis missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
That one jumps for Zubac has got his first basket of the night.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and it just makes the right read.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And
making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
And let's check out stats for James. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 29 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. And you look at his score, and he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point game. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Now here's Harden. He has 7. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely.
From deep, James. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Russell. James Harden picking up that last basket. And it's Russell missing. And it's the Clippers' ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Harden the pass to Plumlee. Kicks to Powell. Going inside over Davis. The shot by Powell, no good.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Now, here is Harden. Following the miss by Rui Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The drive by Russell. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Harden. The Clippers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Powell against LeBron. Kicks it out to Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pulls up. The shot by Powell, no good. The Lakers trail. Russell looking around. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Leonard finds Plumlee. Now here's Powell. Outside Leonard. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. In the corner, it's James. Shoots over Powell. And James with the basket on the assist by Hachimura.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
And the Clippers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Daniel Tice is checked in for Plumlee. Javonte Green comes in for Ivica Zubac. Paul George is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Norman Powell. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Davis. Taurean Prince comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for James. And the Lakers with possession here. following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Russell inside. He's covered by Westbrook. And it's Russell missing.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Harden, Green breaking loose. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Hayes. Hasn't made one yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game.
And that one falls for Prince. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. James Harden, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
Shooting 2. Free throw good, James Harden.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Harden hits them both. Russell with it. Still scoreless. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Clippers.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
The Lakers shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to the wing. Westbrook against Russell. Gets one to drop finally after missing on his first 8 attempts.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Now, here is Harden. 16 points for him. Outside, Green. Right side, Westbrook. Right wing. Here's Tice. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The pass to Russell. Three-pointer. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 6 rebounds in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Westbrook. George up top. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. And the Lakers have possession. There's a minute left in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Prince. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Javonte Green.
And with the moment, let's check out the stats for George. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 23 points a game last year, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
That free throw, no good. Hernangomez is checked in for the Clippers. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's George. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
And they continue to control the glass.
So Favors will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Prince. Shot to stop the run. Goes back up. And it's Favors laying it in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Clippers.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Russell. Baseline jumper. That shot off. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Clippers?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take is. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Clippers leading by 7. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy." Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Lakers trail by 7. To the inside, James. LeBron going to work inside.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Plumlee. Back to Harden. Passes it to Powell. And James pulls it down. Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
And Richard, when you played with LeBron in 2017, did you think he'd still be elite all these years later?
That man has had a 2-decade-long prime, Greg. I had no idea how much longer this guy's going to be able to do it. But with LeBron, it's just different. His longevity is special.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Knocked loose. Here's Davis. And no good. Plumlee with some nice D. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. Harden the pass to Plumlee for Davis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Plumlee's got 5 points so far.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Now, here is Russell. Looking to end his cold spell. Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
Harden against Russell. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
8 feet away. Here's James. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
As a defender, you just can't dwell on that. You got to move on. You did your job. LeBron hit a tough shot. Just keep playing that type of D.
Now, here is George. He's got 15.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Reeves the pass to James. And LeBron throws it down.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
The 3 from George. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Russell passes to LeBron. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Clippers?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
First one falls for him.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
Zubac is checked in for Mason Plumlee. The Lakers also with a sub, Jackson Hayes. He's checked in for Austin Reeves. And George drops them both. Lakers trail by 5. Now the pass to Russell. Back to LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drive.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Powell kicks to Harden. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Pass to Hachimura. With some arc. That shot no good. Excellent D there from George.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Zubac's in the post. Working on James. Clock at 6. That's a 2 from Powell. Here's Zubac, and he finishes nicely on the way.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Anthony Davis. And George kicks to Harden. Here's Leonard. The rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolutely terrible shooting. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Leonard driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And doing a nice job using the bounce to force the issue. Kawhi earning that trip to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And he makes the first.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Westbrook comes in for Powell. And then for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Davis. And it's Taurean Prince in for D'Angelo Russell. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
James against Westbrook. It's stolen by Green. Inside. Here's Harden. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing here by 8. LeBron brushing off the contact.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now Westbrook. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Harden against Prince. Dishes it to LeBron. Pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Harden's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Leonard. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's James. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Harden outside. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shot on the wing. They grab their own miss. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Westbrook. Prince with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Westbrook. Following the miss by Rui Hachimura. Outside Green. Outside Leonard. With a step back. And a little hook that time, but it drops. Leonard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers. Hachimura against Green. Hachimura down low. Here's Vanderbilt. Passes it to Hachimura. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by Rui Hachimura. Zubats in the post. Covered by Hayes. No good from Zubats. Lakers trail by 12. It's Prince on the wing. The pass to Hayes. Pass to Hachimura. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Los Angeles.
A different look for the Clippers. Hernangomez comes in for Ivica Zubats. And Daniel Tice subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. And the Lakers also making a switch. Favors is checked in. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Clippers third.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Now here's Harden. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Hernangomez. Great D that time from Favors. Lakers shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. James looking it over. Passes it to Prince. 6 to shoot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Sunday,